Narrowing a collection of 480 down to a collection of 10 is really no easy task, but I set out to do it. And these are my results. Anyway guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today, I'm going to be telling you all if I could only keep 10 Cars Diecasts, who would I keep? Now I'd like to go through a few rules first. Number 1, these cars are in no particular order. Number 2, my collection isn't for sale. This is all just a fun hypothetical situation I came up with for what cars I would keep if I can only keep 10 of my cars. And when I say keep, I mean keep. I'm not picking 10 cars. I'm not picking 10 random cars that I don't have. Basically, what I'm saying is all of these cars must be ones that I currently own. So sadly, no Race Damage Mood Springs, no Convoy Brothers, no Albert Hinkey, and a lot more of the rarer ones. You will see quite a few of my rarer items on this list anyway, though. And the final rule is I just like to go over something. Of course, I found it really pretty difficult to come up with this list. Should I be looking at it from a series standpoint? What cars I would need to make a diecast series? Should I be looking at it from a standpoint of which ones are the rarest? Which ones are my favorite? Should I just keep customs? And I just came up with these 10s. And again, not getting rid of my collection. It's all there. It's all still there. And it will still be there. The cars aren't for sale. I just thought I'd mention that because I'm talking about getting rid of cars again. Hypothetical situation. And let me know what cars, what cars you would keep if you could only have 10 in the comments. And you can make the rules different. They don't have to be ones you own, but that's just what I decided to do here. So I'm going to begin with some of the more generic cars. First off, we have Precision Series Mater, and along with Mater, I also picked out Ramon and Sally. I tried to think of this as if I, of course, would want some main characters in my collection, so I picked out the best versions of them, which are the Precision Series ones, at least in my opinion. Nice rubber tires and cool special features. They really stand out from the other cars. I decided if I could only keep one variant of some of the main characters, these would be the ones I would pick, and I just decided Ramon, Sally, and Mater, since they are some of the most major characters and have some of my favorite features, like Mater's extending tow hook, Ramon's hydraulics, and I only have the light-up Sally, so of course Sally's light-up features. So those are already 3 cars out of the way. But that's not it for the Precision Series. The 4th car I'd like to point out is Red. Red has got to be my favorite car in the whole Precision Series, at least so far, due to the incredible improvement over his normal diecast with things like the moving hose, extendable ladder, which is also on a little hinge there, and a whole lot of other cool things. This Red is definitely my favorite in the Precision Series, and if I could only keep one Red, this would definitely be the one. Now, after that, let's go a little bit more obscure and rare. Again, like I was saying before, I had to decide what I wanted to do in terms of customs, and I decided I would only pick my favorite custom, which, spoiler alert for the top 10 customs list. This is, of course, my Race Damage Cal Weathers diecast. It's not necessarily my best work, but it is definitely my favorite. I decided if I could only keep one custom, that's who I'd pick. And Cal is also one of my favorite diecasts, who I didn't really find the space for here. Moving on, Sergeant High Gear, I decided he could represent the Super Chase. Of course, the hat comes off like that, or at least the hat's a separate piece. I decided, since Sergeant High Gear is one of my rarer cars and my favorite Super Chase that I have, I would decide to pick him over Bud or Mater with duct tape. Then after that, we have who may very well be my favorite car of all time. This guy right here, Damage Rod Torque Redline. This guy cost way too much money on eBay for just him in a 2-pack. But I was okay with spending it, especially after I saw this car. This is one of the few examples of a damaged car that doesn't use matte paint. So all of his dents look like an actual car that got damaged. Compare that to the Demolition Derby cars, which Yeah, their damage is sometimes realistic, but the matte paint makes, of course, to simulate the dirt, doesn't make them feel like they're an actual damaged car. This Raw Torque Redline has the feeling of a car that's been dented due to him still using his normal paint, and he's one of the most detailed cars out there. I especially love how his license plate is hanging off here. Now he's missing one rear view mirror and the other is folded downwards. And after that, this is the only character who I gave more than one variant to on the list. This is Aviator Mater, a car I've wanted for years, and I was finally able to pick up on Christmas. Shout out to my family for getting me this Mater for Christmas. And he's such an incredible Mater. He's really awesome. One of the most unique cars out there due to just how different he is. I decided, since I love him so much, and Mater has some of my favorite character variants, to just allow 2 Maters on the list. And that's pretty much it. Aside from the last 2, my prized possession, my favorite item in my collection. The 2014 Neon Racers San Diego Comic-Con pack, which I was able to pick up for a really cheap price on eBay back in July. These 2 cars are some of the most beautiful diecasts I've ever seen because of their insane light-up features. Really love the neon on them, and the whole blue light technique of the box really makes it different than any other item I own and any other item that's ever been made. Some of you may have been wondering where McQueen was, especially after I showed so many other major characters, and now you know. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. These were the 10 cars that I would keep if I had to get rid of my collection, or if I could only have 10 cars, which ones I would keep. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time. Let me know if you have any ideas for future top 10 or top 5 lists, or just lists in general. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.